Hey y'all, so today I'm going to be showing you guys a beginner's makeup tutorial. If you want to tune into this look, just keep on watching. Hey y'all, so you always want to start off with a clean face anytime you're doing makeup. So here I'm doing foundation. Now I usually use two different foundations. I use a lighter foundation and I use a darker foundation. I usually go a shade or two lighter or a shade or two darker. So here I'm using that darker shade foundation, and I usually use that to put on the outside perimeter of my face. So I start with the bottom half of my face and then I work my way up to the top outer perimeter of my forehead, and I do contour the side of my nose with that foundation as well. So here I'm putting that lighter foundation shade underneath my eyes wherever I want the brightness effect, and I also do put it on the bridge of my nose as well, and my chin, and there too. So basically I'm using these two foundations to basically contour and brighten my face. Here I am using the bottom half of the beauty blender to blend out my dark foundation that I put on the outside or perimeter of my face. I usually blend that out first. So I just blend around. Guys, you have to blend, 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 and blend, and more blend. So yeah, that's always one of the rules in makeup. You have to blend and blend. And that's what I'm doing here. Blending the forehead, and I'm going around. And I just use that first for the dark shade foundation. And I also do put it a little bit underneath the chin. So here I am blending out that lighter foundation. I am using the tip part of my beauty blender to blend that shade out. Yeah, as you can see. So here I'm just using that bottom half of the beauty blender and I'm blending them harsh lines out. So here I'm just blending my chin. I kind of almost forgot. But I'll show you the blending process a little bit later in this video. Here I'm using concealer. Now you always want to use a shade or two lighter than your skin tone with concealer. Here I do add two concealers. I add a lighter shade concealer and a darker shade concealer. You do not have to do this. This is just something that I like to do because I love to have that brightness effect. And here I'm just blending all around that concealer that I just blended out. Now, like I say, I always use the tip of the beauty blender to blend out the lighter shade products, and then I use the bottom half of my beauty blender to blend out the darker shade products. So here I'm just showing you here again. I take that bottom half of that beauty blender and I blend out those harsh edges, as you can see. And like I say, guys, you gotta blend your life away, honey. And I also do blend the sides of my nose, and I take that all the way up into my eyebrows. So here I am just blending that concealer. I usually take it all up into the eyelid, and I don't take it too far out with the concealer. Yep, and here I am just blending that harsh line that was created when I blended that concealer. So you're basically gonna be switching and turning and tossing that beauty blender, okay, and blending. And as you can see here, I'm blending out those harsh edges. So here I'm adding contour, and once again, you should go with a shade or two darker than your skin tone. And I usually only do the outer perimeter as well for contour, and I contour my cheekbones. As you notice, guys, I don't go too far on my cheekbones. I only go to the mid of my cheekbone to back towards the ear and around to the forehead. As you can see here, I'm taking it around the forehead, and I don't add any more product to this. I just keep blending and blending that product all around the perimeter, unless you need to go back into that contour and you need a little bit more. So here I'm adding eyeshadow. I'm adding what you would call a transition color. It's kind of, this color is more of like a reddish brownish color that I'm using. You can use any color, honestly, but more usual people use brown tones and maybe pinkish tones for that transition color. So first what I do is I go inside of the crease first, and then I blend the outer part of that eyeshadow. And I'll show you again on the other eye. So I go into the crease, I just load that color first into the crease, blend it a little bit, go back and forth, and then I will start going to the outer part, as you can see, blending the top of that eyeshadow. It kind of gives you a gradient effect, as you can see. Yeah, and I just keep adding that color. Now I don't add a lot of product to my brush at first. I add very little bit, tap the brush and go in on the eyelid, and then if you need more, just pick up a little bit more. Guys, remember, less is more, okay, when it comes to makeup. So here I am just adding a sultry brown to the corner of my eyelid, just to give me more depth. And now I am just adding a shimmer eyeshadow to the center of my eyelid. I don't do it over the whole eyelid, I just do that center of the eyelid, if that makes sense. I mean, you guys see. So yep, I'm doing that on the other eye as well. And then I do highlight my brow bone. I don't do it all the time. I only do it sometimes when I'm just feeling myself, y'all, and I just want a little bit more highlight, okay? I love highlighter. So I just add a little bit above my that eyeshadow, and that is what you would call your brow bone. So I just add that right to the brow bone, and then I'll do the other eye as well. And I don't add that much shimmer. And actually, guys, that is not even a highlighter. That is that same shimmer eyeshadow that I put in onto the center of that lid. So here I'm just adding a little bit of that color, just to blend it out. You don't have to add more color. You can just blend it without any extra color added to the brush. So here, this is pretty self-explanatory. I'm just adding mascara on my eyelashes, because girl, we need help, because I don't have that many eyelashes, so we need all the help we gonna get, okay? So here I did already apply the setting powder and my eyelashes, my false eyelashes. I will have more videos soon coming, so to show beginners into depth of how to apply these products. And here I'm just dusting off that powder that I did add under the eye. So here I am actually going around with my bronzer, and here I'm contouring my nose and also bronzing my nose. Bronzer just gives you a glowy look, make you have that sun-kissed look like you're on the beach, and you don't have to add that step. You can literally skip that and just only add contour. And usually you will place the bronzer wherever you have your contour. So here I am doing my under eye, and it just looks better when you add that same transition color that you added in your crease of your eyelid onto the bottom of your eyes. Here, as you can see, and I do take it all the way underneath into my crease, where you see the creases form underneath my eyes. It just looks more natural and more flawless that way. It actually hides the creases, y'all. Okay. So here I am just applying mascara to my bottom lashes, because like I say, y'all, I ain't got many lashes, so I need as many lashes I'm gonna get. Okay. So here I'm setting my face with setting spray. This just sets your makeup. And now I'm going to use my beauty blender, and I'm just going to lightly pat all over my face just to set that setting spray further into my face. Yeah. So here I'm going to do highlight. I did spray my highlight brush with setting spray to make it a little wet, and you don't have to do that. I just like it makes it look more natural and more subtle when you do add a little setting spray to your highlighter brush. It makes it have that wet, shiny look. So here I always use I love using this angle brush to apply highlighter. I just think it cups the cheekbone very well, and like it shapes the highlight pretty well in that area. And here it gives you a more airbrushed and subtle highlighter look. You can literally stop here and you don't have to add any more highlight. But girl, honey, I love highlighters, so I'm going to add a little highlight, a little bit more. So here I'm just adding to the tip of my toe, not my toes. Ooh wee, honey, don't add highlighter on your toes now. I don't know, that might be a new trend, y'all. But I do add it on the tip of my nose, and I add it to the bridge. And you see it gave you that subtle look. So here I am going back in, and I love highlighter, y'all. So I'm just adding a little bit more into depth with that highlighter. See? And I do highlight my chin as well. So here I'm just outlining my lips. And I do the bottom lip, and I do kind of overdraw the top lip. And y'all, excuse these facial expressions and everything, y'all, because I be making some funny facial expressions when I'm doing makeup. Okay, so just be prepared. Whenever you do your makeup, you're gonna do as many funny faces when doing makeup. So, and here I do kind of like overline my top lip a little bit. So y'all, here I had to add some Carmex, y'all, because them lips was just so dry and chapped, y'all, okay, as you can see. So here, but if you add that lip gloss and you add that matte lipstick, baby, they'll never know, okay? So here I am just blending that neutral pink color, lip color, that I'm adding just to the center of my lips, and I'm just blending that out. And notice I don't pick up any extra product on that applicator. So here I'm adding that gloss, and see y'all, that gloss just, girl, that gloss just made them lips look popping, okay? They be looking popping, okay? Bam. And here you go, guys. This is the finished look, y'all. I hope you guys liked this video. If you watched to the end, I thank you so much. And I love you guys. Love and peace, y'all. Bye.